It came to light for y'all that this dude wanted me dead way before I came to YouTube.
I'm not the type of dude that you can come up on like
Bro,
this.
listen, we out here to get content. You're not gonna tell me what to do.
You can't come up on me.
Bro, listen.
If you come up on me, I'm gonna knock you the out.
That's what I said. You gonna do what?
You might think fame and fortune come with respect, but crossing Diddy can bring something much darker. What happens when powerful figures decide to silence their critics outside the courtroom? Stick with me, because what you're about to hear will shock you. Gene Deal said it plainly. It came to life for y'all that this dude wanted me dead way before I came to YouTube. Before any videos or public accusations, Gene was meeting with serious street figures trying to settle matters, but Diddy refused to even meet him. Gene explained he didn't tell NYPD officers, parole officers, or Department of Corrections, meaning Diddy avoided official legal routes altogether. Instead, Diddy took a different path. He instructed street-level associates to do his dirty work. Gene recalled Diddy's words.
Gene Deal was just attacked after exposing Diddy's secrets, and now Katt Williams is standing with him. Former Diddy bodyguards claim Diddy ordered people to attack Gene on sight, and Gene says he's been living in fear ever since. But it doesn't stop there. Other whistleblowers, like Jamie Foxx and even content creators, have been threatened, attacked, and silenced. Insiders believe Diddy's trying to scare everyone into staying quiet. But Gene refuses to back down. He's rejecting offers of hush money and calling out Diddy's dark tactics. As Diddy's empire crumbles, more people are speaking up, exposing what really happened behind the scenes. This is no longer rumor. It's real. The full story is live now. Watch it on our channel. Links in the description and pinned comment. Want more powerful, real stories that shake the system? Hit that subscribe button now.
When y'all see Gene, y'all do him dirty. That's a clear order for intimidation or worse. Roger Bonds, who used to work in Diddy's security, confirmed this chilling directive, stating that Diddy told his crew to punch Gene on sight. Gene's own response was defiant. "I ain't took a whoopin' since the doctor smacked me on my ass," he said. And he questioned, "What I look like getting beat up as a grown man?" But Gene's trouble with Diddy wasn't just physical threats. Between 2008 and 2009, Gene spread rumors in Harlem about Diddy's alleged affairs and sexuality. He openly talked about Diddy puffing women, alleged affairs with Kim, and even rumors involving Usher. This boldness put Gene on Diddy's radar long before YouTube. Gene said he'd known about threats way before I came to YouTube. The attacks weren't handled through the law, but through street muscle, informal, intimidating, and untraceable. Gene described how Diddy refused to meet serious street figures, preferring intimidation over dialogue. He emphasized that Diddy never involved law enforcement, only street-level people. These escalating threats built tension and foreshadowed a public confrontation in court, a battle much bigger than just words. When private threats turn public, things quickly spiral out of control. What started behind closed doors exploded inside the courtroom, turning a legal battle into a physical showdown that no one expected.
It gets darker, because this isn't just about sending a message. Diddy doesn't just want Gene hurt, he wants fear. He wants people to tremble when they hear his name. Gene's not backing down though, he's not that type. He said, "You want to fight, Diddy? You got one." He's not scared, he's ready to take whatever's coming his way. He's the real tea. Gene saw this coming years ago. Diddy and his camp had been trying to shut him up for ages. He's been getting calls, warnings, pressure to stop spilling Diddy's secrets. And let's be real, we've seen what happens when someone talks too much in Hollywood. These people don't make empty threats, they make things happen. Look what happened to Katt Williams when he started speaking out. Suddenly his kids were taken away. It's like every time someone tells the truth about Diddy, boom, disaster.
Katt Williams stepped up, and the tension in the room was so thick you could cut it with a knife. Katt Williams confronted Diddy's supporters inside the courtroom, standing up for Gene Deal. Katt demanded, "What did you do to Mr. Gene Deal inside the courtroom?" When some tried to get physical, Katt did not hesitate. He told them to back up off him, physically protecting Gene. It was clear that the threat was no longer just verbal. Gene himself referenced a legendary line during the chaos. "I took it back to 1992. Wu-Tang, protect your neck. But the situation escalated quickly. Court guards stepped in, and one told Gene, "You could knock me down. Take a couple days." That shows just how serious the physical tension was. Yet Diddy's supporters allegedly tried to manipulate the scene, with one guard reportedly told, "Watch the camera. He hit me." The courtroom was no longer just a place for legal battle. It had turned into a physical confrontation zone. Gene made his stance crystal clear. "I am not that dude you can say whatever to." He was not backing down and warned, "If you run up on me, I am going to knock you out." He even criticized aggressive content creators who disrespect grown men like that, showing how deep the tension went, beyond just his personal fight. Katt Williams' presence sent a powerful message. This was not a simple court case. It was a battle that exposed how far threats and intimidation had gone. Security had to be called, escalating the incident beyond words and legal arguments into physical action. The incident was witnessed by the public, media, and law enforcement, shining a harsh spotlight on the dangerous power Diddy's influence held, even inside the courtroom. This public confrontation was just the beginning. The fallout would ripple far beyond the courtroom walls, affecting more public figures and raising even bigger questions about Diddy's reach and influence. When high-profile voices dare to speak out, the backlash can be brutal and relentless. Katt Williams found himself at the center of a storm.
Hold on. It gets darker, because this isn't just about sending a message. Diddy doesn't just want Gene hurt, he wants fear. He wants people to tremble when they hear his name. Gene's not backing down though, he's not that type. He said, "You want to fight, Diddy? You got one." He's not scared, he's ready to take whatever's coming his way. Here's the real tea. Gene saw this coming years ago. Diddy and his camp had been trying to shut him up for ages. He's been getting calls, warnings, pressure to stop spilling Diddy's secrets. And let's be real, we've seen what happens when someone talks too much in Hollywood. These people don't make empty threats, they make things happen. Look what happened to Katt Williams when he started speaking out. Suddenly his kids were taken away. It's like every time someone tells the truth about Diddy, boom, disaster.
When authorities removed his children, not from his home, but from his office. Yes, his office was raided 9 times, with police.
And if the truth is involved, then I'm not even allowed to be worried. What would I be worried about? It's those that traffic in falsehoods that gotta worry about me, because I'll say.
Seizing legally owned firearms that were locked away in secure boxes. Katt, fearing for his life, began sleeping in a Kevlar vest, a stark sign of the real dangers he believed were closing in. Meanwhile, Jamie Foxx faced his own terrifying ordeal. Before suffering a brain bleed and stroke, Jamie was allegedly poisoned. In his Netflix special, he chillingly described seeing a tunnel and thought he saw the devil, or Puffy himself. The mystery and fear in that statement sent shockwaves throughout Hollywood. But the attacks didn't stop there. Just days after speaking publicly, Jamie was assaulted at a Beverly Hills restaurant, hit in the face with a glass. Despite the severity of the attack, no arrests were made, and the investigation remains open to this day. Katt connected the removal of his children to direct retaliation for speaking out, while Jamie's injury happened soon after his public statements about Diddy. These 2 high-profile cases illustrate how dangerous it becomes when people challenge powerful figures. The repercussions didn't only affect them, these events spread a chilling fear that rippled through others, especially back to attempts to silence Gene Deal. It became clear that speaking out carried a real and escalating risk. Did you know that every attempt to shut Gene Deal up only made his voice louder? That's exactly what happened. Kirk Burrows, someone close to Diddy, reached out to Gene with a clear message. Enough is enough. But Gene fired back without hesitation, saying, "Enough is enough to who? Tell that to Biggie's mom, not me." And that's when things really escalated. Gene understood that Kirk was just the messenger, delivering Diddy's attempt to intimidate him. At one point, Puff even offered Gene money to stop talking about him. Gene refused flat out, saying, "You don't tell me what to do with my time." Intermediaries kept trying to pressure him into silence, both while Diddy was behind bars and after his release. However, Gene stayed vocal, unwavering in his accusations. His refusal only fueled the fire. Efforts within Diddy's network to control the narrative grew stronger, with phone calls coming through Diddy's associates urging Gene to back down. But Gene was clear. No amount of money or threats would silence him. He knew Kirk was speaking on Puff's behalf, and he pushed back hard. Because of this pushback, Gene's story became even more public and controversial. The failed attempts to silence him didn't stop there. They drove the story straight into a full-blown public war. And with that, greater retaliation followed. Others connected to Diddy began to feel the consequences as well. The failed attempts to silence Gene Deal didn't stop the story. They only made it louder and more dangerous. And just like that, the pattern of threats, poisonings, and warnings began to spread to others close to Diddy. Big homie Double C reported being poisoned 3 times. Toxicology reports confirmed cyanide in his system. His car was struck 3 times by a blacked-out vehicle with no license plate. The FBI even warned him that his life was in danger. Around the same time, Kim Porter, Diddy's ex, tragically died of pneumonia. What raised eyebrows was that others close to Diddy also contracted pneumonia, which Big Homie CC openly questioned. How many pneumonia cases were just coincidences? Meanwhile, Keefe D, accused of involvement in Tupac's murder and allegedly linked to Diddy, was attacked in prison. Video surveillance shows a fellow inmate squared off and fought him, intensifying the sense of danger surrounding those connected to this saga. Then there's Freddie P, who warned Cassie to leave the country with her family for her safety. Freddie said, "If Diddy can't get to you, he'll come after the people you love." He also noted how Diddy's children showed arrogance, not humility, after a major trial victory. This pattern of retaliation and intimidation stretched far beyond Gene Deal. From Katt Williams to Big Homie CC, Keefe D, Freddie P, and Cassie, they were all connected by confrontation, threats, or warnings. The circle of targets kept expanding, raising urgent questions. Who will be next? And how far will this go? What you've just heard is only the beginning of a dark and twisted saga surrounding Diddy and those who dare to cross him. From courtroom battles to poisonings, threats, and mysterious deaths, the pattern of intimidation is chilling and relentless. The question remains, who will be next? If you want to stay ahead of this unfolding story and uncover the truth behind the headlines, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.